This is really an amazing likeness. It's like that. Can kick pretty high. That is like one of the highest kicks I've seen in Star Wars Black Series, that's for sure. Did I mention that this likeness is amazing? Hey guys, welcome back to the YKB, Why Keep the Box Collecting, where we immediately destroy the value of our figures and free them from their plastic and cardboard prisons. Now, it's Ahsoka Tano, Ahsoka the White. I waited for this figure for so long because wasn't going to pay that initial price. Definitely will pay that $5.99 price. So, let's take her to the table and see if she was worth the wait. Alright, so we have Ahsoka the White over here. Is it Ahsoka the White? I don't know. I'm just going to go with it. It looks like her. And for the most part, I'm really liking it. The likeness to Rosario Dawson, it's pretty good. It's really good. You know, no complaint with her, but I don't know why we couldn't just use the regular voice actress. Kind of looks like her, but you know. That's just me complaining. The box is a standard Black Series box. You know, looks pretty good. But that's the main reason I picked it up. So, I don't know what to say about this box. Standard Black Series box. Nothing more, nothing less. Because here at the YKB, we don't care about boxes. So, let's open Ahsoka up. There's Ahsoka. Alrighty, so we got Ahsoka standing here. Let's get a little closer. And like I said before, the likeness is really good. I saw this figure on shelves and I was just like, I was really tempted to pay full price for this. But I was like, I don't know. Sometimes I was like, you gotta wait on things. And I'm happy I did because I found her at Ross. So, man, this looks good. Normally I don't collect Black Series, and I say that over and over again, yet I have an entire shelf full of Black Series. So, maybe I do collect them. It looks good. Looks like the show. You know, it's my only Ahsoka, so I'm happy to have her. Let's get to the accessories. Alrighty. Accessories in 1, 2, 3. There they are. Her 2 lightsabers. That is it. Did I mention that was it? I don't know. I reviewed a couple of the Acolyte figures recently. Still editing them, but yeah, they had more accessories than she does. They at least came with a cape. She just came with her 2 lightsabers. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I just interviewed. I just recorded a blowtorch. It came with so much accessories. Like, why can Star Wars Black Series get the same amount of accessories as G.I. Joe Classified Series? And I know they use the excuse of we don't have to pay for the license, but I don't know. I remember these figures used to coming with a lot more than they did, and I don't know. I would have been happy with her with her cloak. I don't know, something. I don't even care. She don't even come with a blaster. I want a blaster. I just want something. I don't know. I'm just talking to the wind here. Alright, so I got Ahsoka standing here. Looking absolutely great. Did I mention that this likeness is amazing? Like, Hasbro has been doing an amazing job with their faces lately. Like, these, you know, these movie figures are getting really good. But here, let's give her lightsabers. I don't even know if these are the correct hands. Don't really care right this second. Still a little annoyed that I didn't get more. But there you go. There's her blades. Maybe since Dave Filoni's in charge now, maybe Star Wars Black Series will get a lot more accessories. I'm joking. I don't think it'll change. He's not in charge of Hasbro. But the lightsabers look good. I really do like how firm this is. This is not as gummy as other lightsabers. Let me see if I can't have one. Here is Trinity, Trinity's lightsaber from the Acolyte. And you can just see that this is Gummy City. And where Ahsoka's is much, much thicker, which I absolutely love. Can't force that. Really tried to. That is tight. Let's try the other one. That one's a little bit more gummy, but it's not as bad as this one. That fits in a little bit better. That's getting blurry. So they're technically interchangeable. But her accessories work. Let's do this real quick. I'm usually not a fan of the pegs on the clothes because they tend to fall out. These aren't half bad. Really do think I got that on the wrong side. Oh well. It's there. They hold. Alright, so we have Ahsoka down there. And why not bring in basically one of the only reasons she's around? The Mandalorian. Din Djarin. Because his show took off, we have more Star Wars. Happy that it did. Her height's pretty good with him. You know, at least in Star Wars Black Series land. I like a taller figure, but, you know, being true 6-inch scale, you need to measure everything to that. And let's bring in another person. I call him Failure Maul because this dude is short and can't stand up to save his life. So, I think the heights are pretty good on that. The looks are pretty good too. You know, one thing you can say positive about Black Series is they make good looking figures. At least when it comes to the face. These joints, on the other hand, that might be a different question. I was going to say I was done, but nope, I'm not yet until I can compare her to one of the best Star Wars figures, Count Dooku, mastered of the curved blade. And, you know, Dooku is a taller dude. Is Dooku out of scale with Black Series? He might be. But she looks good with him. But enough about that. Let's check her height. She is a little bit under 6 inches. She's about 5 3/4. From side to side, she is about 1.5 inches. Might as well do this. Her lightsaber is about 4 inches. And her shorter one is about, what is that? 3 1/4. It's a little bit shy of 3 1/4. So, you know, it works. And I just want to look at the details real quick. I really do like her samurai aesthetic. You know, taking it back to its roots with all the wraps and everything. It very much screams, you know, space samurai. Which, you know, Star Wars is basically spaghetti western mixed with sci-fi Japanese feudalism. So it works. Really do like these wraps, how they did that. This is really an amazing likeness. All right, now that that's out the way, let's do some articulation. She has butterfly joints. They crunch in that far, they crunch back that far. It's kind of one of the most I've seen at Black Series. Waist is a ball joint, can move all the way around. She has a double neck, so it gives a little bit of range, but when you have a headpiece like this, it just, it hinders the range. But, it's better than nothing. So, can't look up. But, while using the waist, she can bend down, that's for sure. She can't do it. She can't do a split. She could do a T-pose. She could do over a 90. Her wrist hinges up and down on both. They both hinge up and down. She got some fish. She got some knuckle dusters. Leg, single jointed, bends like that. Can kick pretty high. That is like one of the highest kicks I've seen in Star Wars Black Series. That's for sure. No. Oh, that's not boot swivel. It swivels from the leg, but it's there. And ankle rocker. Maybe she could be in one of those skating shows where they do that. I'm gonna say the articulation's very good on this figure. Way better than standard Black Series, that's for sure. I'm really surprised with that. Alrighty, since we got her standing up, let's compare her height to other figures not in Star Wars Black Series. First up, NECA Turtle, followed by McFarlane Spawn. Loyal Subjects, SH Fig Arts, Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classified Series. And for the most part, I think she works pretty well in 6-inch scale. Yeah, doesn't look that bad. Alrighty, I just wanted to compare these lightsabers to some of the other ones I have, because Ahsoka's lightsabers are so much different than most. So, just want to compare them. Here is Soul's. Pretty standard lightsaber. Similar to this one. This one is, shoot, I cannot remember her name in the movie or TV show. That's Trinity's. Here's the Darksaber. There's Dooku's. And there is Maul's. I really do like when the lightsabers look this different and unique in comparison to, these super standard lightsabers. These unique lightsabers really do make Star Wars like what it is. What else can I say about Ahsoka over here? I really do like this figure. I'm happy to have a Ahsoka in the collection. These arms might be a little bit too long. Just thinking about looking at it now. But, it's good. Especially when you get it for $5.99. I don't know what else to say. I just shrugged. Y'all can't see that. But it looks like the actress. Really enjoy having this figure. Happy I waited for it. I might have been more upset if I paid full, $25 for it. But for more reviews like this, come to the YKB. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out. Hurry up and get it at Ross before it sells out.